One day, not so long ago from now, maybe even in the future, there was a little girl, and she had always dreamed of going and shopping in the mall. Now, she was from a very poor side of town, so it was rather unlikely that she would ever get the chance to even get in the mall because they were very selective of the people that they let in. They didn't want the unfashionable or the uncool to come in at all. Oh no. They wanted only the most beautiful, most perfectly dressed people in at all. But one day, right before the shopping mall closed, a guard who normally only lets those people in had fallen asleep. So she was able to sneak in unobserved and was able to start looking at the shop she had only dreamed of seeing her entire life. Beautiful ball gowns, wonderful sweets, wonderful massage parlors. Why are they putting those in malls now? I'm confused, but that's okay. But then she saw exactly what she had been looking for. The most wonderful toy in the world, a giant stuffed octopus. Now, she knew that she had to have this stuffed octopus, or else her entire life would just be over. But as the sales clerk told her, she really didn't have enough money or enough charisma at all to get the bear, or to get the octopus. Now, the sales clerk was fine with her not having enough money, but she didn't want just any regular old Joe to get her stuffed octopus. Well, there was one thing they just didn't know about the inner city schoolgirl. When you made her angry, she gets very angry and goes Hulk smash! And all of a sudden, the inner city schoolgirl began to expand and explode, and she grew to 20 feet tall. And the people of the mall were just like, oh dear goodness, what are we going to do now? I think my mascara just smudged. So, of course, within 3 seconds, the team of expert scientists came in. They had to figure out what they were going to do about this girl who was just going through and wrecking them all. And so they came up with the perfect solution. What they were going to do was they were going to use the shrink ray on her. And they engineered the shrink ray as best they could, but they knew they had to get her quartered into one section of the mall or the sunlight would not hit her properly and the shrink ray would not work. And as they set it up, they decided, hey, look, a pretty birdie. Because the expert scientists were really Captain ADD team. So, there's a shrink ray and a giant rampaging girl and, ooh, pretty birdies, pretty birdies, pretty birdies, pretty birdies. And then, all of a sudden, all the people in the mall realized, well, there's just this on button. So let's just press the on button and aim it at the girl. And so she was shrunk, and the entire town, and the mall, and the beautiful people were saved. Hooray!